So pretty famously, the plains biome is, no pun intended, one of the plainest biomes in the entire game. The forests too. But what if they weren't? Today, we'll find out by diving into a brand new dynamic world. The pain with this one, it begins at the very start. $8 for Realism V1. Wait, is this a ripoff? So I never know, but I'm always curious how these marketplace things do things. Like, has this been in the works for months and months and months, and it's solely a coincidence that it shares the namesake almost with Realism Craft that's coincidentally popping off right now, or is it a knockoff? Either way, though, from the looks of this trailer, whoo, baby, this thing is beautiful looking. I saw something that looked like a ghost. I see some beautiful sun, and I see terrain that is a whole different world. Now, from the hype logo right here, it looks admittedly very familiar, but it's different. I promise, I swear, it's definitely, surely something different, right? Like, for example, there are waves, and it comes with tree capitator. Huh. Well, I will never financially recover from this. Does anybody remember that? That was a lifetime ago. One quick loading sequence later, and we're off to a start. Nice. Oh my god, it tried to drown too. No, 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 get me out of here. Leave me alone. Stop it. All right, let's try that one quick more time. One quick moment later, and I've made it a brand new world. My toe is tucked in the sand, the sun, the rays blinding my eyes. The world is beautiful, and the waves are, well, I mean, the waves are absolutely insane. Now, right off the bat, I've noticed not one, but two things. A brand new button in the inventory. This actually takes us to a built-in in-game wiki, which is, I mean, that's insane. I've never seen anything like this before, but that's so cool. Inside of the wiki, there are so many different things to check out, and your choice matters. Tell us your favorite biomes for our next update. Huh? Next update? What? Okay, so that just made things get a whole lot more spicy, but immediately a brand new, beautiful version of the forest biome. The idea of an orangey, whoa. Oh, listen, look, and listen, the bugs, the termites crawl at my feet. The croaks, they happen in between my ears, and the wind. I've been transported to a different world, a fairy tale, magical land. Wow. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm a fan of the ambiance. Second off the bat, look at this beautiful stream with the flowing water inside of it, or maybe a bug in generation. We'll call it intentional floating water. I guess, parkour legend like I am, we have to get right to the, wait a second, to look at that log, that tree stump. What in the world is that? Oh, my God. What in the world is that? Oh, that's crazy. An aspen tree trunk. Oh, wow. And a beautiful deer. No, no. Come back. Come back. I'll be quiet. Oh, this is insane. Right off the bat, this is like the most possible best spawn. Well, actually, okay. I take it back. Maybe not the best to spawn, but I have a short-term memory. Aspen log, baby. You are beautiful looking. You need to come with me. Could this perhaps be the white wood of my dreams? The planks that I have always dreamt of, wished for, and hoped of. Oh my god, they're beautiful. Wow, I don't know if it's just because there was a cricket on the ground, but I just actually properly heard a cricket. This thing is amazing. Now, as far as I'm aware, this isn't like a tech overhaul or anything like that. The basic survival grind, it all begins the same. You find a log, whether it's a beautiful new one or an old one, punch it, break it. Inside of the crafting table, planks, they condense into sticks. Aspen planks, you are so beautiful, but goodbye. Tree chopper, wow. Okay, take a look at this. As soon as I look at a tree with an axe in my hand, it's showing me that this whole tree, if I chop it down right there, everything above it is gonna go away. Meanwhile, if I chop it right there, everything above that spot will go away. Oh, we didn't lie. Oh, and it works with logs on the ground too. Oh, that's dangerous for building though, right? No? Maybe? Anyways, I'm a nice person. Really, I am, but I'm just way too curious. I can't help myself. I'm sorry. They'll repopulate, I think. I'm sure. One deer later, and wow. Well, well, well. A brand new type of food. Oh, you mean to tell me that that was the mother and that is the child? Oh, isn't there a movie about that? Wow, the view is stunning here. What about these different flowers? Oh, that's crazy. I could just get them by breaking them with my hand. The different leaves on the ground, same thing here. You just break it with your hand and you get it. It's yours. Okay, wow. At the edge of this biome right here, looking out into the lake. Oh, that's a beautiful hazy sunset in the distance. Now, I'm curious though, because this biome right next to the aspen forest looks a little bit familiar, but oh, wow. Never mind. I take it back as soon as I move into it. What is that? Different branches, sticks on the side of the tree. A small stream flowing through this one too. This is like the the dark oak forest, except this time the dark oak forest has been like beautified but justified and waterfalls across the terrain. All right, now I want to take a quick second here to get the comparisons out of the way. I know it. I can see it now. I haven't even posted the video yet, but the comparisons between this and Realism Craft, they're already here. Right off the bat, though, Realism Craft is going to win if you're looking for a shader-like VFX dreamy experience of your dreams. But this, on the other hand, I mean, if you're looking for maybe a little bit more like classic vanilla Minecraft, minus the whole tree chopper thing, I mean, like, take a look at this texture. Dark oak log, I don't know if they've even changed that at all. That looks like the plain old same old one. Oh, it got quiet. It got quiet. And if I know my thing or two about wendigos and forest demons, when it gets quiet, that means something is near you. Oh my. But either way, I don't know if I vibe with the growling. What in the world are you? You don't know? Okay. All right, I'm out. Anyways, back on my journey today, we will continue to wander through the darkly, eerily quiet forest. Oh, well, would you look at that? A treeper. Ah, yes, the vantage point of my dreams. I think that's the Aspen Forest biome, a different part of it that we were just seeing, but over there, it looks like a beautified plains biome. I think I know exactly where we need to head next. Oh, and by the way, it's sunset hour. If you were wondering about golden hour and how that looks, I mean, look at those beautiful smoke and leaves. It's nice, but you know what is here at nighttime beautifully as the sun sets, they come out. Oh, and the sounds too, the owls at nighttime. But I didn't know this was going to be such an emotionally taxing day. All from the safety of our inventory right here, let's do a little bit of diving into perhaps fireflies and see if, unfortunately... No, never mind, I speak too soon. Fireflies will be giving you a little bit of light and some magical ambiance during the night. Now, scrolling through the rest of this menu down here, I didn't see these things before. Ancient shrines, flower shrine. That is exactly what we need to set our sights out for today. And a little bit of information on dynamic lighting too, meaning like these blocks down there are the brightest, these ones are a little bit more dim. Nice. I mean, you had me at beautiful forest, but dynamic lighting, whoa, what in the world? Dynamic brighter lighting, oh, that's cool. You can see a difference too, the torch to the sea lantern, wow, that's crazy. And actually, nighttime really isn't so dark. Like, I expected it to get even more dark than this, but it's not bad. Oh, these bugs are so cool too. That's such a cool way to do it. Just a small, subtle, like, animation that moves across a block and apparently can run into things too. Interesting. Blocks. Let's take a look at them. Clearly, there are blocks on blocks on blocks. If you're looking for custom new plants, new decorations, and a sudden path in the middle of the forest. Whoa, that's crazy. All right, let's take a look. Inside of the creative inventory, all the way down at the bottom. Whoa, we're lined up with so many different things. Owl helmet. Owl crown. Yeah, custom blocks. It claimed to have over 125, and looks like there's a few. A little bit of nighttime wandering later, one beautiful bouquet of flowers later, and at last, we finally made it. The forest biome of our dreams, a forest update like this, making the trees even just taller. I mean, that's gorgeous. It's something that I've been on mojang about for like years now, but the idea of just simply making the trees degenerate in the forest biomes a little bit taller, it'd be so beautiful, and at the same time, because the trees are a little bit higher up, utilizing the empty space that is above the current tree line, down below on the ground, you could actually add in a whole lot more different plants and decorations. And that's not even to mention transportation. Like, imagine trying to ride a horse through this biome. Oh, not a problem at all. Your head is like barely going to ever clip into the leaves anymore. Ah, yes, the plains update, the moment I've been looking for. So the crazy thing that I'm really intrigued about, and it'll be interesting to follow over the next couple of weeks, but is this thing going to get updated and become like, say, Realism Savanna biome if they decide to do an overhaul for the Savanna or desert next? But for now, immediately right off the bat, tiny little butterflies. Can I hit you? Oh, I can't hit you. I'm so sorry. I would never. Take a look at these flowers. They're actually 3D for once. That's kind of trippy, but also at the same time with like the vanilla textures right next to it. It can't just be me. That kind of fits in, right? Oh, the ambiance. The ambiance, the beautiful ambiance, the waves in the background, that is making me feel so liminal and disturbed. I don't know if I love that. The different grass texture. That's definitely a vanilla texture they've changed, clearly. But this biome, every time it gets quiet, I always feel like something bad is about to happen. But the tree, the tiny miniature tree with a different, smaller log, a thin oak log, that's so interesting. You know, Minecraft, I never thought about that before. You could make a small tree by just making a smaller log type, almost like a fence, huh? Or a wall. Wow, the subtle ambiance of like the wind blowing through my ears in this thing. I feel like I'm actually feeling the wind. Whoa, wait a second. Did I just walk straight into the Minecraft 1.19 Wild Update v2.0? Particles in the flowers. Particles in the flowers. This is gorgeous. I love the idea of walking through the flowers and particles throw up into the air. So back to the plains biome. Carrying on through this thing. Look at that oak tree right there. That's majestic. That's what I'm talking about. The real deal oak tree of Minecraft. Wow. Oh, excuse me. Who was that? Could you do that one more time? Oh, cave noise. No lie, I don't know why I have such a creepy, disturbed feeling today. Maybe it's the liminal vibes of this thing, the sound effects. Well, I don't know what it is. You know, this is actually really, really nice. Having the vanilla textures exist in the game, so it's really familiar, but then slapping some things that are kind of vanilla feeling on top of it. Look at the rose bush. So speaking of textures, if I go ahead and look up rose bush in here, we have the classic Minecraft rose bush, and then we've got this new one. The classic Minecraft rose bush, if I place it down, I mean, it basically, like, instantly turns into the new one. Meanwhile, the new one, it just, like, looks like the new one. Whoa. Wait, just 1 second. Is that an apple tree? God, that's insane. That's a beautiful looking apple tree with a smaller, thinner log. Because it's like a smaller, thinner tree. You know, you've seen an apple tree in real life. They don't usually get too huge. Oh, that's genius. That's what the azalea bush should be. All right, now I've done it. After exploring for a mirror, I mean, like, literally I crossed the hill. At last, I found our big target for the day. This wonderful, strange, ancient shrine right here. So before we check it out, let's read up on it. It's called technically a flower shrine. The key to unlocking the secret power hidden within the ancient shrine is from collecting a variety of flowers from different biomes. Each flower correlates with a beneficial effect which will be given to all nearby players. Then we have a list of the different flowers, pictures of them too, quite beautiful, especially that one. So that means it's back out to the wild for me. This flower right here, did you do something? Coming back over to the flower shrine right here, peony, take the peony. Oh, you did it. Oh, no way, I have like a small wisp or something following me around. Come with me, friend, come with me. No? Alright, fine, I don't want a friend anyways. Oh, but that effect is being pumped through my veins like a beacon effect or something. That's so cool. Let's say maybe I wanted to go ahead and switch that effect. And then what in the world will happen? Flower? Oh, I planted right there and it changes. And wait a second, there's even more. I could activate multiple at one thing. And then more wisps show up and fly around. Oh, that's gorgeous. Why at the flower? What if I just use random flower? Oh, no, nothing happens. What if I break it? I don't think I can break it, actually. It's just sitting here and living here. And wait a second. This thing has a shadow. That means it's an entity and the rocks are alive. Oh, God. A plains update that overhauls the plains and adds basically way more plants, some rocks, and sparsely populated, gigantic, beautiful trees. I mean, it's stunning. It's perfect and exactly what the plains biome should be. After all, you want to keep the plains biome a little bit open because it's a beautiful, ideal biome for building as it is. Wow, another flower shrine, and this is probably only like a couple hundred blocks away from the one that I just found sitting over there somewhere. That's not bad. So next up, with the help of some god powers that I've somehow majestically found, let's go ahead and speed exploration up a little bit. My big question here is, what happens to the other biomes? Oh, okay, so I thought I found the most beautiful looking area? No, I was wrong. Look at this area. This world generation right here, this kind of looks like, almost like beta generation or alpha generation, whatever you want to call it, but like OG generation, that's insane with like the big hill, the middle, and then the other big hill. I know there's custom generation here, but like, is that the custom generation or is this just Minecraft being stunning again? Moving around through this area, perfect. We find ourselves a vanilla structure, the village. Has anything changed inside of the village other than the most beautiful, breathtaking tree of all time? I don't think so. Aside from the craziest world generation, I guess, the grass right here is being seen as a brand new block, so the fence wants to connect to it. Nope, wait, no, stop it. It looks weird. You, though, my friend, you are unemployed. Goodbye. Oh, this is crazy. The vanilla Minecraft village meeting this new generation leads to some, like, wild ups and downs. Anyways, though, after I find a villager that actually, you know, wants to do its job and work, we will find that, no, this is just a plain old normal villager. As far as I'm aware, the villagers have not been updated. But yes, a different biome. Not the plains biome, not the forest biome. Immediately, I'm noticing these savanna trees are gigantic, huge, and absolutely different. To be honest, a little weird looking. And then across the savanna, it looks like we definitely definitely have maybe a different world generator. There's a little bit more hills and still streams throughout the biome, but other than that, I'm not seeing very many other flowers or anything like that. In fact, this is all a little empty feeling compared to what we've just been checking out inside of the forest biome and the plains biome a second ago. I guess I get it. The plans are maybe in the future to come back around and update the other biomes as the community votes on it, but until then, I guess I paid $8 for this. Jungle biome, what's going on? I'm pretty sure, 9.9% sure that this is just a plain old classic jungle with a different grass texture all over it. Maybe the trees are spread out, maybe there's less leaves on the ground, but yeah, for the most part, same old, same old. Wow, though, these beautiful rays. Oh, maybe that makes up for it. Yeah, but that's that. That definitely confirms it. Over here, we have a bunch of different jungle versions, and for the most part, the jungle biome is basically all just the same old. We do have a little bit of new structure generation through here, if you want to call it that, but other than that, it's just the jungle. This is insane, specifically the aspen forest biome, though. Being inside of it, I feel like I'm literally sent straight into that concept art with, like, the different logs, the different colored trees, the beautiful ambiance, the sounds, all of it. Maybe my hopes weren't the highest when jumping into this thing, but I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty sweet. If you guys like this one and you'd like to see even more exploration inside of realism, let me know by tapping like. What would you add to a plains or forest update? You call it down below. For more stuff like this right now, check out the Realism Craft, the basically series at this point. It's been me, Waddles, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.